This whole fucking thing is annoying. Anyway. My character. This is kind of me standing in front of a mirror, sort of. Overachiever. Some people tell me I'm an overachiever, and I think I'm an overachiever. I try to do things way over the top to prove things to myself. Fearful. I have a lot of fears in life. Porcupines. Cactus. I went into the desert one time, and the cactus are like really, really scary. There's cactus that are low to the ground, and then they have like needles that they shoot at you. It's not just like you touch it; they shoot at you. Desert, very mean place. Part of the curse. And then I'm affectionate. A lot of people don't think that, but I am really affectionate. Characterization. This is me in front of an audience. I have a key down here because I was kind of like running out of the black marker. It was kind of annoying to use. So I just threw some colors in there, and I guess the colors represent personalities of the audience. Some people would say I was hyper. Some people find me serious. Some people would say I was smart. We had another project, so I don't want to go into super detail. But this story is ultimately going to lead to the change that happened while over the semester. Like, I decided that I was going to change majors because I didn't want to be a business major anymore. It dawned on me like, whoa, I like teaching the Bible, and so I'm going to be a Bible major. And so there are a lot of antagonists that come up against me in that process. For one, culprit one, the Nyack College Simpson Hall pre-South showers. Freezing cold. Now, this may not seem like a genuine antagonist in my life and trying to be a Bible major, but, Nyack College, being the Missionary Alliance school and all that stuff, I guess they can't afford hot water heaters. So sometimes I'm like, maybe I should be a business major so I don't have to deal with the freezing cold showers every morning in my life. Culprit number two, my mom. I love my mom. This is not the best depiction of her. But I love my mom. And she's always said, I really want you to grow up and do something great with your life. And so when I'm like, hey, I want to teach the Bible, she's like, and, switching from being a business major, kind of hard on the fam. Conflict is this, that teaching the Bible academically does not equal the Benjamins. As a professor of Bible, you make so little money. You're like at the bottom of the tier, and it's pretty bad. I guess in life that once I grow older and I become this professor of the Bible and whatnot, that I'm gonna just be eating a lot of ramen, and I'm okay with that, I guess. And my kids are gonna be ramen fiends, and my husband's gonna love ramen. That's just what it's gonna be. Hopefully he's not a Bible teacher. And anyway, from that, Nyack College students' ramen diet over the course of a year. I don't know if, we're all students here. I guess you would notice this trend. So down here we have lunch. The food was banging, so you weren't really eating ramen. Maybe every once in a while with a bad meal, occasionally. But then, somewhere around here, Thanksgiving break, the food was terrible to the point where you're basically eating it almost every day for every meal. I think there's a problem here. Over the course of time, they think it's okay to make the quality of food lesser. And by the end of the semester, I'm pretty much sure that we're going to be eating ramen every meal. Ramen is hard for me to eat. I guess I'm going to have to get used to it because it's kind of flashy. It's not really good for your diet, so they should really change that. I realized that if I'm going to be a Bible major, that I'm going to need to get a lot of loans because TAB, the whole state financial aid thing, they, if you become a Bible major, because there's a separation of church and state, they take away your money. So I get $5,000 in TAP, they're gonna take that away. So this is how my loan application is gonna look over the next 7 semesters. 5,000, 5,000, to the point where I'm just gonna owe the government tons and tons of money. Notice the zeros, etc. And that's gonna make me That's gonna make me really sad. Um, that's gonna make me really sad. Yeah. But in conclusion, you can take the two professions. If I decide to become a business major, I'll make a lot of money, but I will be out of God's will for my life, and I'll live a empty life, but I'll have a very wealthy life. And I'll be advancing my own kingdom, and ultimately I'm going to end up disappointed. On the other hand, if I become a Bible major, I'll make little money, but I'll be purposeful and passionate about what I'm doing, and I'll have true fulfillment in life, and I'll make a greater impact on the kingdom of God, and I'll be very, very happy. So I believe it is written that I'm going to be a Bible major, I'm going to teach the Bible, and not be a business major. This is a pie chart of people happy in their profession. People who are working in their happiness. I think most people are very unhappy with their job. The purple right here indicates the people who are happy for the right reasons. The green are people who are happy because they're making lots of money. But I want to be the purple people, kind of like our faculty and staff here at College. Over here we have the New York City public school teachers. I don't think that they're necessarily unhappy, but they may not be happy. So they just have their own category, and power to them. Note that these stats may not be accurate, but they're my stats. Hope you enjoyed that.